Olá, para quem não nos conhece, nós somos o Grupo Internacional de Urologia Avançada. Nós somos um grupo composto por diversos urologistas e outros especialistas do mundo inteiro, incluindo a América do Norte, incluindo a Europa. E nossa principal missão é oferecer informação com credibilidade, tanto para colegas médicos não especialistas, como para pacientes. Hoje nós vamos fugir um pouquinho do tema da urologia e nós vamos tentar, nas próximas semanas, tentar expor aqui a vocês o cenário do coronavírus em diferentes países sobre a visão de cirurgiões e urologistas que fazem parte do nosso grupo, como que eles estão enfrentando e qual a real situação em cada um de seus países. Começaremos hoje com o Dr. Ettore Di Trapani da Itália.
Hi Arie, good morning to everyone. I am Ettore Di Trapani and I'm a urologist in Milan. As you all know, the situation here in Italy because of the COVID infection is quite bad, and especially in Milan region. Nowadays, the 20,000 of Italians contracted the disease. Actually, roughly 4,000 fully recovered, and we have 17,000 patients who are today positive for the COVID virus. Out of these, 39% of them need to be hospitalized, and 1,500 patients, so it's like 50%, need to be treated in intensive care unit, to be ventilated with an invasive ventilation, so with a tube. So please don't be superficial. Try to respect all the instruction that your government is giving to you. Try to avoid any crowded place. Stay home with your family. So we are obliged to stay home. We can go out just for buy food at the supermarket and drugs at the pharmacies. There is no one around. Today actually is even a sunny day, and there are just people walking with their dogs for obvious needs. Everyone can stay at home, must stay at home. The problem is not only for us. I mean, the virus is not deadly itself. The problem is that it gives a very bad pneumonia. So people with comorbidities or elderly patients can develop a very bad clinical status, and this can be deadly itself. The problem is that young people can be a vehicle of the virus for elderly patients, so think at your parents, at your grandparents, and try to not to contract the virus. We started here in Italy, I guess 3 weeks ago. First they started with some advices, try not to be in a group. Then they started closing schools and universities. Now everything is closed, any commercial activity. As I told you, just supermarkets and pharmacies are open and available, and you can get into the shop one by one. You must keep the a meter distance between the other people, and you have to wear. I mean, it's up to you, but everyone wears the mask, which is one of the best protection you can have. So the problem is not just to contract the virus, but even to drive the virus to someone else. So be careful. I mean, it's not a joke. The situation in the hospital is very bad. All the intensive care units and all the general medicine units are collapsing. They are extremely full of patients. A lot of ORs are blocked, are stopped because they need the ventilation, so they are using the ORs like an intensive care bed. In my hospital, personally, I'm quite lucky because since I work in an oncologic institution, this has been chosen as a clean institution. So since we have a lot of immunodepressed patients because of chemotherapies and stuff, we are not taking COVID patients, but we have to treat oncologic patients coming from other centers. We have some colleague or some patient who contracted the virus from somewhere else. So day by day, doctors are stopping because of the disease, and we are stopping patients, or we are learning that some patients we operated the day before are hospitalized because of the virus. So once again, take care and stay home. Bye.
E agora vou tentar fazer um resumo com as principais mensagens que podem servir para a realidade brasileira. E o que devemos lembrar? É uma doença grave, mais séria do que as anteriores. Ela se propaga de uma forma muito rápida. Sim, ela pode pegar jovens e crianças, mas a maioria dos casos de jovens e crianças não será grave. O problema é que o jovem e a criança são vetores que podem levar para suas casas e comprometer pessoas de fatores de risco maior, pessoas de idade, entre outros. O principal modo de a gente evitar a propagação em massa da doença é o isolamento. Essa é a medida mais efetiva. Qual o perigo dessa doença? Várias pessoas ficarem doentes ao mesmo tempo e necessitarem de cuidados intensivos ao mesmo tempo. E com isso colapsar o sistema de saúde. Então, pessoal, vamos fazer cada um a sua parte. Vamos ficar nas suas residências. Vamos evitar aglomerações.